I just saw an awesome post by Bruce Lipton. Those of you who know who Bruce Lipton is, he was a regular scientist that turned into epigenetics studies. And he talks about how the mind, the subconscious, everything, emotions, programming, all contributes to health and illness. And he talks about something called the honeymoon effect, which is that feeling that you get, when you first fall in love, the first 3, 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever it is, when everything's coming up roses, everything's beautiful, like you're on a honeymoon. And it's not just about relationships, it's also about anything in life. Just that excitement, that joy. And what he talks about is how that could be applied to anything in life. You don't need to be in love with somebody else, who's really you, right? To have the honeymoon effect. The honeymoon effect can be felt for many reasons, okay? But he did post something really cool. I just saw it like 2 minutes ago, so I had to get on here. It was a quote. It was a picture of like two silhouettes of people with light around them, as if to show their higher selves, their souls, right? Looking at each other, right? Like in a romantic sort of way. And the quote under the picture, above the picture, said, "Don't commit to me. Don't commit to me. Commit to evolving, and I will meet you there." Think about that. When we get into a relationship, when we get married, when we decide we think we found the one, right? And this is where the honeymoon thing could come into, obviously, because it is a relationship thing. But when we get into a relationship that we feel is going places, we always say, "I commit to you, I commit to you, I commit to you." Wedding vows, right? But in reality, you can't commit to a person because everybody's on their own path. What you have to commit to is evolving together, and wherever it leads, it leads. But just committing to evolve together, to become better people. Now, if that means you stay together forever, well, you do at the highest level stay together forever no matter what, because you're all one. But the point is, and this is not a Jerry Maguire, you complete me thing, because we're already complete. But the point I'm bringing out is, when you commit to somebody, don't think of it as committing to the person. Think of it as committing to the evolution of each other, right? Now, that could mean that you're together, for this entire lifetime, or it could mean that you're not. But the point is, you come out of it a better person than you were before, right? Or a better, for 3D's sake, human, But you get what I'm saying. So, committed relationships are not about the two people as much as it is about the focus on evolution, right? Evolving, right? Supporting each other in that evolution, right? Of course, the loyalty as far as not lying, not being sneaky, obviously, not hurting each other. But in reality, you really are not committing to the person as much as you should be. And I hate to say the word should, but here we go. But for lack of a better word, what we need to do, there you go again with another one, is focus on, rather than committing to the person, committing to evolving with them. I hope I'm making sense because it's coming out so fast. But that thought hit when I saw that post, and I'm like, oh, I got to get on here. Download, right? Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Dr. Lipton. If you don't know who he is, check him out. Bruce Lipton. He's awesome. He's part of what I call the big three. Bruce Lipton, Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden. They're changing the world. But anyway, so like I said, the honeymoon effect. Feeling of being in love, whether it's with a person, that's what we think it is. But what it really is the joy. Because remember, things can change. Circumstances can change. And you could still have that honeymoon feeling. You know what I mean? We attach love to our expectations about people, right? That's where people, relationships go down. The trick is to hold that honeymoon state and realize it's not so much about the other person as it is about the energy, the fact that you are all truly part of a higher being, right? You're learning about each other, you're evolving together. So again, the quote once again, I'll say it one more time, said, "Do not commit to me, commit to evolving, and I will meet you there." Have a good one.